Kahina Lauren implicated in Patria's assassination attempt. Sources close to the Imperial Senate have released a statement indicating that Lady Kahina Tijani Lauren, erstwhile senator of the PRISM system, has been charged in connection with the attempted assassination of Admiral Denton Patrias. Prior to this development, Lady Kahina had not been heard from since mid-3301. Details of her recent activities are shrouded in mystery, although under the alias Commander Salome she has been linked to various revolutionary organizations, including the Children of Raxla, the Phoenix Group, the Dark Wheel and now Emperor's Dawn. After Lady Kahina went missing in the Simia system last month, the Children of Raxla attempted to destabilize the system's economy to force system authorities to reveal her whereabouts. Her intentions are clear, said a reporter for the Imperial Citizen. She hates Patrias for his takeover of the PRISM system, which I might point out was entirely legal, and harbors ridiculous delusions of becoming emperor. She's been sowing seeds of discontent everywhere she goes. As we reported last month, she is dangerously unstable, and an irresponsible warmonger. Now that she's been caught, she should be dealt with harshly. The same applies to the factions loyal to her. Princess Eileen Duval also addressed the arrest, saying, "I was always suspicious about her. Now her true colors have been revealed. I hope she receives a just punishment for her atrocious crimes. I wouldn't be surprised to discover she was behind the instability of the past year. My thanks go to our loyal Imperial Security Services for their diligence." Lady Kahina has reportedly been moved to the Achener system to await trial. This report presents the latest data on expansion and withdrawal among the galaxy's minor factions. Here are the latest factions to have expanded into new systems. Sun's Blue Fortune Network, Lords of LHS 1963, Partnership of Samakana, Jax, Bidhinga Empire Assembly, Daily Confederation, Withachu Blue Ridge Incorporated HIP 118040 Exchange, Official TP Regulatory State, HIP 104206 Emperor's Grace. Expansions occur when a minor faction reaches a sufficient level of influence and there is a populated system within striking distance. Expansion is costly, so when a faction expands, the wealth and development level of the system it controls are temporarily reduced. Here are the latest factions in withdrawal. Deacon Silverwing, Progressive Party of Penalites, Set Republic Party, Tirawati Prison Colony HR 1064 Netguns Holdings, Natural Namamasaru Flag, Workers of Kringa Future, is Silver Major Group, Huge Incorporated, Zai Tulupi Resistance. Factions are considered to be in withdrawal if their level of influence within the system drops below a certain level. If the faction's influence remains low for a total of 5 days, the faction must leave the system entirely. If the faction manages to increase its level of influence, it remains in the system. This report presents the latest data on conflict among the galaxy's minor factions. Here are the latest factions to experience a civil war. Bumby Limited, LHS 1507 Democrats, Gun Natural Company, Gwengel Defense Party, LP 90811 Independence, LP 90811 Network, DP Camellipartilis Legal Company, DP Camellipartilis Party, LP 5117 Advanced Industry, LHS 3749 Rats. Civil wars occur when minor factions compete for control of major assets such as starports. When a faction is involved in a civil war, the standard of living, development level and security level in the system it controls are temporarily reduced. Combat activities can bring a civil war to an end. Here are the latest factions to experience war. Workers of Sac-Chelmer Partnership, Sahota Citizens Forum, Sublime Order of Van Modern Star, Sun's Blue Fortune Network, Lords of LHS 1963, Liberals of Julana, HIP 2902 Independence, Har Crimson Legal Corporation, Sansu Silver Mafia, Manani Empire Party, Wars occur when a minor faction invades a star system controlled by another minor faction. For the duration of the war, the standard of living, wealth level and security level in the disputed system are reduced. Combat activity between the two warring factions determines the outcome of the conflict. If neither faction succeeds in dominating the other, the war ends in a ceasefire. The Shuanggu Crimson Major Network has announced that the Imperial operation to recover valuable intelligence from federal convoys in the Mukoji system has been a success. Scores of independent pilots supported the operation, bolstering the Imperial forces and thwarting federal efforts to steal Imperial intelligence. But although the Empire achieved its primary goal, victory came at a cost. Independent correspondents, reporting from Mukoji, have confirmed that the Empire lost considerably more ships than the Federation. In the wake of the victory, a spokesperson for Shuanggu Crimson Major Network thanked those who supported the campaign. Pilots who contributed to the initiative are now free to collect their rewards from Axionov Hub in Mukoji. This report presents the latest data on democratic activity among the galaxy's minor factions. Here are the latest factions to hold elections. Conservatives of Hisaka. Con Bureau State Incorporated. Vesavit Patrons Principles. Bugas Future. Crimson General Industry. Rasmussen Future. Chapter House of Inquisition. BD Dye Industries. Hit 2415-7 Solutions. Golar Industries. Elections occur when two minor factions with a similar political structure resolve a conflict over ownership and influence within a system. Now over to our economy advisor, Mike Broden.
This report presents the latest data on the economic health of the galaxy's minor factions. Here are the latest factions to experience an economic boom. Order of Ethkers, Z's Clan, Yamanban Industries, Kitsch Citizens Forum, LHS 1110 Patrons Principles, Staff Girl Stakeholders, New Belenja Defense Party, HIP 296 Purple Bridge Systems, Velnians Revolutionary Party, Lalan 10797 Comms Holdings. Boom is usually the result of consistent trade profit and completed trade contracts. When a faction experiences a boom, the wealth of the system it controls temporarily increases, and trade missions completed in the system have doubled the effect on influence. The faction's influence may also increase. Booms typically last until they naturally expire. Here are the latest factions to experience an economic bust. Krorno Blue Brothers, Kamad Henu Netkins Corporation, Celebi Mafia, Nemni is Free, Ross 209 Fortune Organization, Revolutionary 5G Apatis Values Party, Euro Crimson Drug Empire, Movement for Pippi Free, Independent HR 8526 for Equality, Cooperative of HIP 113113. When a faction experiences a bust, the wealth of the system it controls is temporarily reduced, and the faction's influence is temporarily diminished. Trade actions do not contribute to boom, while a bust is active. A bust typically has to run its course before ending. The Colonia Connection. Lachigara plc, an independent organization based in the Lachigara system, has announced plans to construct a series of outposts between the core of human inhabited space and the rapidly expanding Colonia Nebula community. In a statement, the organization's spokesperson said, "Given the relatively remote nature of the Colonia community, there's a clear need for a series of resupply outposts to support ships traveling to and from the colony. These new bases will bridge the gap between the burgeoning Colonia community and the core systems." In support of this ambitious initiative, the Lachigara plc has placed an open order for titanium, computer components and power generators, and has promised to reward pilots who deliver these commodities to its base of operations at Love Orbital in the Lachigara system. The campaign has been provisionally scheduled to run for 4 weeks from the 15th of September 3302, but the Lachigara plc has said it will run the campaign until its targets are met. The fight for Thoreau Orbital. Federal intelligence operatives have uncovered an Imperial plot to destabilize the Thoreau Orbital outpost in Obatrima. The starport is a major manufacturing center for autonomous defense drones, more commonly known as skimmers. According to a leaked report, The imperial organization Chimekilo Empire League plans to disrupt skimmer production at Thoreau Orbital by flooding it with explosives. The Chimekilo Empire League has asked Imperial pilots to support the operation by delivering explosives to Thoreau Orbital. To counter this threat, the Obatrima organization has asked Federation-aligned pilots to deliver skimmer components and robotics to the outpost in order to manufacture new skimmers. Both operations are scheduled to run for 1 week from the 15th of September 3302. This report presents the latest data on health issues among the galaxy's minor factions. Here are the latest factions to experience famine. Co-op of LHS 3343, Union of Chnupi Citizen Party, Ngobe Solutions, Rorumble Purple Dragons, Independent Fecta Union, HIP 9999-4 Major Corporation, Progressive Party of Rakayati, Allied CPC 2067-43 Freedom Party, Divjamacha Dynamic Group, Workers of Jabyaganji Resistance. When a faction is affected by famine, the standard of living in the system it controls temporarily decreases. Combat activity has no effect on influence, while a famine is active. Completing food trade missions can bring a famine to an end. Here are the latest factions to experience an outbreak. Xiankamora, HIP 29096 Values Party, Future of Lyabez, Notice Jet Dynamic Group, Cooperative of Belarus, Langundi Limited, LHS 1832 Labor, Hadak 1, Notice Flag United CD 69-5 Dominion. When a faction is affected by an outbreak, the standard of living in the system it controls temporarily decreases. Combat activity has no effect on influence, while an outbreak is active. Completing medicine supply missions can bring an outbreak to an end. And that concludes the news, and that is your Galaxy in Focus. Thanks to our sponsors Galnet, where people come first.